The Lord is our shepherd, I shall not want. Him maketh I lie down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water them. Him restored I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea! Though I rasta, I go walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I can't fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Who will prepare a table before I in the presence of our enemy. Them who anointed I head with no oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I even. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it, and them is saved. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. Where two and three meet at the name of the Most High Jah, are there so Jah there. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High Jah shall therein abide under the shadow of the Almighty for ever and ever. Let the people of the Most High God say, Jah! Kadamawe grumabe atela exact beer. Tanaistalin Abba Shanti. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. Come along. Well, by way of introduction, my name Blakk Rasta. And this is the Blackpot where we speak truth to power. In every traditional African home, the importance of the Blackpot can never be overemphasized. Anytime this Blackpot sits on the fire, it means that there is food for everybody. Not just food, sumptuous, nutritious food. Today, that is exactly what we are serving you from the Blackpot. Now, when you watch us every day, you see all the bad things about governance getting into the Blackpot, and then when it is cooked, the better ones come out. What are we talking about? We're talking about corruption, we're talking about stealing and all that. Getting into the pot, we cook it up, we brew it, and then we bring you good governance, and we bring you a society that is loyal. That is the purpose of this show. We normally don't like to criticize, but if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushunamo, where we seek to better society. This is how the show begins. We are live on Pan-African TV, also live on Ghana Web TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV. Via satellite, we are watched across the continent of Africa and beyond. We are the masters of Pan-Africanism on TV. My name again, Blakk Rasta. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushunamo. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to look at today is quite interesting. And what is this story? Watch it. Wele importers have a political field day. What is Wele? Cow skin. Watch it. Goat skin, cow skin. We live in a country that loves this kind of thing they call meat. I remember Jerry John Rawlings, the late, told us that because we eat too much Wele in this country, the shoe industry, the leather industry had gone bankrupt. What is supposed to be used to make shoes and belts is eaten by human beings. So we have to import shoes all the way from Italy and the rest. Well, vegetarians and vegans have a different story, but watch it. Importers of Wele cannot be stopped. They are party financiers. Alote Jacob says that, and this is Alote Jacob. He's supposed to be with the party in opposition, NDC. Then he crossed carpets to another party that nobody knows but can decipher is the party in government. Because this is the party that he seems to be supporting most of the time, and is even campaigning for one of them to become a presidential candidate. My brother, my sister, come along, let us read what is in the news. Read what Alote Jacobs is saying, and this is from Ghana Webs. The importation of items such as cassava, toothpicks, and other basic commodities have been a major issue of concern for many citizens who believe the country has the resources and capacity to produce these items and be self-sufficient. A former Central Regional Chairman of the NDC, Alote Jacobs, together with other panelists on Peace FM's Kokroko, expressed their disappointment upon the revelation that Ghana imports cowhide, known in Ghanaian parlance as Wele. According to Alote Jacobs, importers of these items are funders, those who fund, you understand, of political parties. The reason governments are not able to pass any form of legislation to curb the import of such. Dash it away. Hear me now. You see? So interest first before the interest of the nation. That's if they will give the nation any interest at all. My brother, my sister, these are the wicked people we have in government. People are importing cowhide, Wele, in this country. I don't know if there's any other country in the world that eats this. It's only in Ghana I see people eating leather. Cowhide, Wele. In Tamale they call it Gbana. Gbana. They like it. Normally it's for very poor people. But it came to a time the rich even made it their delicacy, but they will hide and eat it. You understand? They will bring corned beef and all that, display that, but when they want to eat the Wele, they go elsewhere, face the wall and eat it and lick their fingers. How can the shoe factory work? People know my advocacy. Why should you even eat animals at all? But people are going to grow. They will grow. The philosophies will grow. What kind of a person are you that has to cause pain to a living thing like an animal so that you can eat and satisfy your greed? You do not need to eat animals before you can survive, right? There are vegetables, right? The tomatoes and all those are there. But no. Some people will bring in a very weak argument and say, oh, but the plants are also living. Plants live in a different context with the living animal. True? My brother, my sister, some will read a lot of religious meanings into this. Oh, God gave it to us to eat. And all that and all that. Today, I'm not going to go into that. I'm looking at how the nation is encouraging rot. All because of its selfish, egotistical self. Wele importers are financing the party. So, bring it in, kill the nation, wreck the nation. As long as you make us part of the booty, we are okay. So, Wele importers are having a field day. Political field day. Nobody touches them. Because these are people who are helping finance political parties. Before the elections, we saw Nana Akufo-Addo taking money from some financiers. And he was videoed live and we all saw it. We have to go into that conversation. How do we finance our political parties? Should it be done by individuals who later would seek to kill the nation so they will be paid back whatever they invested? Remember, spare parts dealers were also crying that they needed to be able to bring in all sorts of junk to suffocate this nation. And the government had to go and promise them, because these are people who also would vote for you. And they are in a huge chunk that you might call close to a certain majority. My brother, in this country, we promise people, including Galamsey people, illegal miners, that we will let them mine the gold and the diamond. We saw politicians telling them that. And today it's a huge menace. Where is the patriotism? What is happening to our country? What is happening to our country? Wele importers are continually importing this and nobody can touch them. After all, they are bribing. This is not financing or funding. It is bribing the government so they will overlook the wrongs that you are doing. Let's think about it. Do we think about the future? The future generation. Do you want to be a generation of Wele eaters? Do you want to be a generation of Wele eaters? My brother, my sister, dash it away. Let me deal with the next thing. Next thing I am so interested in is this thing that I've entitled Irresponsible Political Blame Games. And who is saying this? This is the man who is making all the irresponsible excuses, blaming others for his very own deficiency. This man is called Steve Hank. He is a guru when it comes to economics. He's an American. He's taught in several universities around the world, and people respect him. In fact, this man is an economist, renowned for that matter. Listen, and this is from Ghana Web. Baumia plays blame game with Ghana's economic problems. Watch this. Watch this. See what is happening. According to him, Dr. Baumia has always been dabbling in blame game when it comes to responding to matters on the economy. On the specific issue of the free fall of the CEDI, Professor Hank has consistently advised the government to establish a currency board to check the depreciation rate. He said failure to heed the advice would mean the country going down the tubes. Dash it away. Blame game. That's what politicians do in this country. Oh, when these people were there, when they were running the country, they did this, they did this, they did that, and they did this, and they did that. It's because of this and that they did. That is why this thing is happening. We know what they did. We want you to be able to turn it around. But you come back and sound like broken records. That's why I don't respect these people, you know. From when I became a man and I could stand before anybody, it didn't matter whether you were the president or the devil, and tell you straight in your face that you are a traitor. I have ceased respect people who put the foundations of this country and the whole continent of Africa. From when I became vegan and became less greedy, some close to 30 years ago, my brother, my sister, I ceased to be interested in what pork, what chicken somebody was cooking in his backyard, and the smell, the aroma was all over the place, and therefore I had to go and talk and beg and get some to eat. You could cook an elephant in your pot. I don't eat it. What I eat, I can find it in almost every. I just need to take a walk, and I am okay. It made me less greedy. From when I understood that yes, I have to be responsible enough to keep the country and the continent for the next generation, the same way I kept it for me to come and inherit. I decided to be less greedy. But our politicians are so dirty. They are full of words, so verbose. The verbosity which is killing them. My brother, my sister, our country will continue to fall from grace to grass, and from grass to the grave. Think about it. Grace to grass, then to grave. Triple G. Think about it. My brother, my sister, this is an American economist, and he's been so interested in the Ghana issue. He's talking our economy. He knows how we grew. He saw how we came up strong when one cedi was equivalent to $1. In fact, even higher than $1. But today, it's 10 to 1. And these idiots are still there making excuses. Flimsy, stupid kindergarten children would not even buy. The Ukraine, Russian, as if the bombs were all landing in this country. Yet there are so many different countries around Africa that are doing better. Our currency, the Ghana currency, my brother, my sister, is the worst performing currency in Africa. And is the second worst performing currency in the whole world. It has only beaten the Sri Lanka rupee. Yesterday we talked about this, right? In Sri Lanka, there was almost a coup d'etat. They went to the president's palace, set it on fire. I don't know why the president is even still there. But in Ghana, we are led by a chameleonic dwarf who is running around, gallivanting around the world, organizing parties in America where people pay to come and shake hands with a demonic dwarf. I hate these people bad. I don't normally hate. But anybody who pulls down the very fiber of this great country that our forefathers sweated tooth and nail, sweat and blood to be able to create. Anybody who pulls it down, I see you as a generational killer, or worse than a murderer. In fact, the grandfather of Satan. So when I look at you, I give you all the disdain. That I'm speaking to them like that. They are not Africans. These are devilians. They are from the land of the devil, so they are devilians. They are not Africans, neither are they Ghanaians or Nigerians. They are devilians from the land of the devil. They are vandals who are just ready to destroy anything. May posterity judge you guys harshly. As for Baumia, I've said it. The day you become president, I will leave this country. I will leave this country till you get out. Because you are one of the worst traitors this country has ever had. And your boss, Nana Akufo-Addo, his grave shall continue burning. If he dies and alive, every day I'll go to his grave and call for the curses of God on the dead body. Just like I've been going to Sir John's grave and praying for curses of God to be on that dirty ghost. You are killers. And when I look at them with disdain, disrespect. These are devils in disguise. Hey, I have a quote for you on Blame Game. Think about it. Wele. Well, my name is certainly Black Rasta, and this is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Shonemo, live on Pan-African TV, Ghana's only Pan-African TV. My brother, my sister, did you see the quote? Thanks so much to all our sponsors. We still want more. The truth is just one. That's why it is called an orphan. When you speak the truth, everybody shuns you, except people who naturally have anti-corruption in their DNA. They have loyalty in their DNA, and that is you. That's why you have to do business with us. Pick up our numbers on the screen and talk to us. Let us be that lifeline over your staggering business. Your business is our business. The more you prosper, the more Africa prospers. Come along. You saw that code, didn't you? The more you blame people and others for your fault, the more you will suffer. You will suffer a lot. The Dalai Lama. And that's what is happening. That's what is happening. Next thing I would like to look at is another interesting piece, and this one will touch you. Forex bureaus under attack. The attack dogs have been unleashed. What is Bank of Ghana saying? Bank of Ghana to close down licensed Forex bureaus flouting foreign exchange law. And when you read, the Bank of Ghana has indicated it will soon close down licensed forex bureaus that are not complying with the foreign exchange law. Officials of the central bank disclosed this to Joy Business after embarking on some field exercises to check the state of compliance with some bureaus in the metropolis. Dash it away. Hypocrites in power. Fire burn them. It's not the same ministers and MPs who give dollars out as gifts. Is your budget not read in the dollar? Why are you chasing forex bills? Why? Your budget is read in the dollar. Oh, certain amount of millions of American dollars were spent on this project, and millions of American dollars, and 1 pound of this, 1 metric ton of this is 2 million American dollars. At the point when you are reading your dirty budget, it looks like I'm in America. The CEDI has no place in your country. Now you want to save what? You are saving what? Attack dogs have been unleashed to go out and close licensed forex bureaus that are flouting. What are they flouting? Economics will simply tell you that when there is a free play of supply and demand activities, there is an equilibrium. And naturally, prices will either fall or rise. Now, if you try to restrict that by these forces you are bringing in, you are going to cause an artificial equilibrium, and that equilibrium would never be a proper equilibrium. Am I speaking too much economics? This is basic economics. You are coming in to subsidize something, the equilibrium would shake. Sometimes it is necessary. I would have said this would also be called necessary. Unfortunately, the people who are killing the forex bureaus are the same guys. We have heard about the Bank of Ghana or some other such entities that carry the dollars like this, and give to Abochi, and take to Gao at Circle to sell. True? True? If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Why are you quiet? The same Bank of Ghana and some officials carry the dollars and give out to Abochi at a time that there is a shortage of dollars or some other such currency. They get it and give to Abochi on the black market to sell so they will make money. What hypocrites and parasites. Fire is burning all of you one after the other. Wicked people all over Africa. They don't even care about their own children. After all, hey, some of them don't even believe in the year after. They believe that when they die, it's finished. So they have to enjoy before they die. I don't care what you believe in. But I need you to have common sense to know that the way this place has been kept, for you to come and live, do not make the next generation exist because of your carelessness. I'm using two different words. To live and to exist are two different things. To live is to be able to be comfortable in one way or the other. To exist is to just hang on to the hair of your head for survival. My brother, my sister, they are not running after forex bureaus. They are going to close them down. And I hear Guta is saying they are going to close their shops to start demonstrating. Oh, what a dirty government led by a chameleonic dwarf. You see, your father was president. Chinchina, you too, you must be president. Not everybody was born to be president. Here you are, the chameleon that you are. If your mind is to be coming into my government so that you can make a lot of money, that this is the wrong place, you better go to the private sector. Look how abysmally you have handled this economy. In your reign, you have degraded Ghana more than even your own father. Your father was a traitor who chased Nkrumah night and day, benefited most from the overthrow of Nkrumah. The man who meant so well for this country. You guys are traitors. I don't like you guys. You are traitors. And there are people who still support this chameleon. Who are the people supporting this chameleon? Do you have this? Or your wires are dislocated upstairs? Your elevator is not going upstairs, right? How can you look at a man destroying the very fiber of this country and you play politics with the future? All of you supporting this man, I pray that you fall ill and go to the hospitals he's built. All of you supporting this dwarf, I pray that your children go to the secondary schools that he has built. All of you supporting this guy, I pray that all of you fall ill so that you will go to the hospitals. In fact, and my prayer is when you go to the hospitals that he built, the moment you enter those hospitals, may you be well. And your children, may they go to the secondary schools he has built. The moment they enter, may they be professors immediately. And you will see if you find even one. He's collapsed hospitals. People. You can't demonstrate, Abby. Maybe he's giving some of your chiefs appetition to drink. So, like your ghosts, they are all drunk. Yeah. Gone. What's happening? Before he visits the chief, you have to bring him appetition. Are you drunkards? Every palace you go to, you have to go with schnapp, beef fata, or is it beef legs? How do they call that appetition? I don't drink it, so I don't know it. Then you bring it. They feed their gods with the alcohol made in the white man's country. When the gods are drunk and foolish, then they'll come and colonize all of you and enslave you and take you away. Say it's tradition. Whose tradition? You sit down there, they have closed your hospital, the only hospital in La. Closed. They brought some painting and put it there and say, hey, then people, all of them came out and they were dancing. Balogo, 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 balogo. Hey, kaya yo ye, inke kaya yo ye or no ani. Kwe. You should be demonstrating. Come out in your numbers. Let the government know that it is a dangerous, dirty government. That's what you should be doing. Demonstrate. It's your legal right. But you are sitting down there. Oh, he say go do so he go do he go do yo. Hey, when we return, we have more for you. Whoa!
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's Acid Cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Mamiya, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret, PJ's Acid Cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
Am I a sumo?
Yes, Mama, right there.
And you may a king cancer, no. You have my sister Paulina and a day after.
Imre, you can't cancel seminar. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe! Sister Paulina, we're reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey, madam.
Majenkwani. Tina tet Hayan herbal capsule. A drawing tina berwati semi. Me ready a mention glasses. Obroni besie. See clear.
Hey, no crow. Tinatex High-end Herbal Capsules. A full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby atwa. Got Tina tet herbal shop. Hey, now what?
Yeah,
Tina tet Hayan.
see clear.
Luxury home. It's a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wave caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. Nail training here, we do braids training, we do wave caps installation, we do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
There's river on the long days, the moon shines brighter in the darkness, and the tallest tree I know the strongest. Yeah.
Diana Wright, first of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer, I am an author, I am a songwriter, I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole, I've been doing it for many years. And so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art, that's me. You think art and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like it needs some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on that most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so crippled. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor and can't take care and that is not good. Not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. They just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Well, if a veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Luchi and movie in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when a Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be that 16BARS M-as-in-Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's. So that's Empress, which is DIANNA. So that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time it's the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. All right. So that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this, you will have a number somewhere to contact us. All right. So that's it. That's what I do. And keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Well, if a veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Luchi and movie in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when a
Sorry. Oh, Doc. Yes, Doc. I want to know why you did. We know why she. I've said to Anthony, no, say the young kukru. So your stomach was up. Said the young heartburn. So I said, "Become." And then crying. Meaning said, if you be forcing, I don't know.
Test results naturally say when you malaria when you moji.
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, malaria. Nani yem no so we no here. Tinatet tomac. Ena tinatet malake. Fama no nano ho betono.
Malake, anything at Tumac. I'm on my free.
Tinatet Malake, Eyama Ubia Wenya malaria fever, and a Tinatet Tomac mixture, Eyama Ubia Wenya indigestion. Yen Shishemomus Wenya malaria and San Wafa Edri. Not recommended for children below 12 years. Pregnant or lactating mothers should consult a doctor.
Skip a judge. Blackpot, Coco Show. This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Show, where we speak truth to power. My brother, my sister, we don't criticize. But if we must criticize, then watch we properly and see where we are going. We criticize to build and not to destroy. The purpose is not to bring down, is to elevate. Next thing I want to look at, because I don't have too much time, is this thing that you must know. Nam 1, free at last. Ish. Who is Nam 1? Oh, Lenche, my former boss. I greet you. Hey, Lenche. Lenche. This is Nam 1, Nanapia Mensa. He had a private jet. I don't know what happened to the private jet. He came with a scheme that was trading in gold and gold pieces. You bring money and get more money. Well, they said it was a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme that was able to sell so much gold. And this man was swindled. He had to go to Dubai, arrested, locked. And he had more money in that deal than the money he owed Ghanaians. Somebody won't get it. You know what a Ponzi scheme is? I take from Oheneba. When it's time to pay, I go to Jeff. I take from Jeff and I give to Oheneba. Now when it's time to pay Jeff, I take from Lenche Lenche, and give to Jeff. So you see what I do? As for the first chunk there, Akromadiko is gone. That is a Ponzi scheme. That's a Ponzi scheme. But Nam1 had enough money that he made from his gold sales, as was confirmed by the Deputy Attorney General at the time. What was his name? I forgot, in Pebu or something. We dealt with this. So if he had so much money from his business and you still call it a Ponzi scheme, me, I don't know. I know many people were, hey, Nam1, all over. He was a young guy. He saw so much money. He was throwing money all over, supporting the industry. Shatawale, Stoneboy, and the rest all benefited. In fact, I benefited too. Because when he signed me on to work with his radio station, I worked and I was paid. I might not have had booth like many people had, but at least I can still boast of a car that he gave me that I still drive. You know, Black RASTA, I drive one car until it can't move anymore. Then I sell it as scrap and buy another one. That's what I do. I've never owned two cars at a time. No, Daddy. No. Even phone. Hey, until the phone starts freezing and we are slapping it in public. Hey. We are not greedy. They said it was a Ponzi scheme. Many of my supporters wrote to me and said, Black RASTA, why do you keep supporting this Ponzist? I said, hey, is he a Ponzist? Well, the matter went to court. They all confirmed. Blah, 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 blah. Now there's a new boss of Iyoko. And look at it. That's a name. Tiwa, you remember the dry bones. So Sonate of the dry bones. They needed Elijah to make the dry bones rise again. Was it Ezekiel? It's Ezekiel, right? Ezekiel. Hey, we can't find relevant laws to prosecute Nam1. Iyoko boss. Really? A man who brought up a Ponzi scheme, you can't find? Why? Did he bribe you? Or what happened? You see what I was talking about all this while? The dirty government came in and collapsed this man's business. At the time that he was doing his business, everybody was being paid. Everything was going on fine. All of a sudden, they came in and said it was a Ponzi scheme. Collapsed it. First, they announced that take your money from him. And there was what was called panic withdrawal. There's no bank in Ghana that can survive panic withdrawal. Not even Bank of Ghana. Without help. Panic withdrawal is everybody coming to take the money. When you take people's money, the money doesn't sit in your bedroom. And you use it to do business. So if I've taken 1 million Ghana cedis from you, I've gone to buy gold, I've supplied to Dubai and some other places, then the government says, hey, go after your money. Oh. You wake up the next day, 7 trillion people are standing, they are all coming for their cash. I've done business with it. Oh, he says, sorry, you're crumb for. Apache no, you're crumb for. We had so many different things. Today, look. Iyoko's inability to prosecute Nam1 is a national disaster. Menzi Gold customers. That is true. You have put him behind bars, locked him up, embarrassed him. Now you cannot find the relevant laws to pin him. Then on what law did you catch him, imprison him, lock him up in Dubai and so many different things? What is this? What is this? What is this? You said he was doing a Ponzi scheme. Is that not enough to prosecute him? Don't you have people who said we gave him money and he didn't pay us back, so he's fraud? You can't find laws to prosecute him because you know what you did to him. You crippled the man, and up till now he has not recovered. The last time I worked there, 17 months, no pay. I started working with him. After 2.5 months, no salary. And people thought we were there enjoying. Are you crazy? Enjoying what? That's why I went public. 17 months. Can you work for 17 months with no pay? Driving this car, fuel gasoline car, left, right, and center, to work and back, work and back, work and back every day. No salary, 17 months. That's 1 year, 5 months. Yet there were people who still found the mouth to say, supporting corrupt man. Today, look, your officials can't find any law to prosecute him. Some will say, oh, Apache. Say Apache don't mean Jane. Why do you collapse local businesses? Say Dragongo's bank collapsed. Indum's bank collapsed. Recently I heard somebody say those who collapse those banks, they have kerosene in their brains. Kerosene? No. Kerosene is too decent. Quota. That is what is in their brains. Kerosene is nice. Smells quota. Munkocha pachino. Munchino. This man did all he could. Ghana was enjoying. He did all he could. Then all of a sudden, you crippled him. Young man. They couldn't sit with him to say, okay, your business here is like this. The man himself said that there were no laws to regulate the business he was doing. So we beg you, bring the law so that we'll do the thing. No, shut it down, you fool. Small boy, you go teach who what. Fiako, she the nimbi. Munkochino. Please, you see, oh, Jesus. Some of us died today. 17 months, no salary. Not all of us could take it. Willie Roy died. Some of us even had our money there. Up till now. Oko. Those who came, giddy. Hey, the car he gave you, we want the car. Say, oh, you want it? Take. You are the only people who know good. Take. They couldn't touch the car. Take. They couldn't. You all saw it in the news, didn't you? Take it now. Rasta man, I will walk. If people are seeing me walk, I will start jogging and pretend that I'm exercising, but I'm going to work. Dash it away, brethren. Next thing I want to look at. Come, follow me. Next thing I want to look at is also appetizing. Delta plane banned from Ghana. Hey, so Ghana too can do this. Hey, so this is Delta. Almighty Delta. Ghana Web. Delta airline number 99. Is it 9? No, N. Okay, I almost said 419. 919. 5DN banned from flying to Ghana. Why? The authorities said the decision follows the failure of the airline company to investigate and address technical issues regarding the aircraft in question, which left several Accra-bound passengers, including Ghanaians, stranded at the JFK airport on July 24, 2022. And when you read further, bring me the next page. What is it saying? Look at it. Interesting. The letter continued. The investigation revealed that the crew reported a fuel imbalance issue with the left main tank. 2. The inbound crew experienced this same issue on the flight leg to Accra. That is on 31st July 2022. Thirdly, this was the same aircraft that had to return to JFK on July 25, 2022, a few hours after takeoff from JFK, and which was widely reported on in various media outlets. Dash it away. Watch. You know what happens? In England, if you find one cockroach in a restaurant, you know what they do? They close down the whole restaurant. One cockroach. But in Ghana, if you see one cockroach, okay, hey, bablaja, hey, then you continue serving the food. A mosquito is flying with his family, father, mother, and 8 other children. Hey, serve you. When you serve, if two flies are making love, you know how flies make love, and they fall in the abenquine. Oh, adia ipa, neni inside your. The more flies in the soup, the sweeter. This is how they are behaving with Delta Airlines. You banned one plane. Why didn't you ban the whole of the airline? Because you are scared. You have nothing in your country. You are corrupt. You are thieves. This is an airplane that did it twice. You are banning one plane. Ban the whole airline. British Airways brought a rickety plane to Ghana, double deck. When it was flying, I was in that plane. When it was taking off at the airport in England, I don't remember which airport, but I was on the same plane with Manifest Father. He can confirm this thing that I'm saying. Because I shook hands with him, we even talked briefly. He was inviting me to come and join him in the business class. But the air hostesses said, no, sir, his ticket is trotro. He has to go to the back. My brother, when the plane was taking off, like that, I saw like 6 cockroaches all struggling to also fall down from the ants. I spoke about it before Ghana even talked about this thing. Have they banned British Airways? Have they? The worst they did was to bring some shenanigans and it went away. British Airways never did any social responsibilities in Ghana. One day to say, oh, we are going to donate this to the people of Ghana, some orphans, because you've done business here for long. No. Now it's Delta Airlines. Where's your independence? Economically, you are dead. You are nothing. Dash it away. Last thing I want to look at before I go. That's the last one, right? CEDI gets joke lifeline. Hallelujah. Joke lifeline. This is the Minister of Information. He was my colleague at Joy FM, multimedia, and we used to be quite good. And we used to fight these same things. But he found himself with the government. Maybe his lips have been oiled. So right now when he speaks, you hear tutors. CEDI depreciation, about $2 billion to be injected into the economy. It's all about dollars again now. They will inject dollars, and then the corrupt officials will carry the dollars and go and give to Abuchi and Gao, and they are standing there. When you are past, X, shh, the long beard, shh. Wallahi, it is a 10.75. Allah, wallahi. Wagwan. You see where you're going? They are injecting it into the system to fight inflation. Oh, dash it away. Well, my name is Blakk, and I want to say thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I love you. Hey! Catch me again tomorrow between 4 and 5 on Pan-African TV. 5 o'clock sharp on Black Empire Media YouTube channel. Until then, I love you for loving me. Whoa!